Let's go, let's go, let's go. You're officially in the Michigan Man Cave. Welcome to the Man Cave, your place to end all things Michigan football. And yep, I said we might have another Davis Warren and Tuttle, and we do. The man is what you call Chiefs. I got nothing else. We coming in with just the realness. That's all we know how to do. No notes, no game film review, no nothing. And the sad
No
part
need.
the sad part about everything I'm saying is I still want Tuttle to start. What does that have to say for our current situation?
Golly, that is terrible.
Come on and say our quarterback is god awful and please start him again. Wow, that is where we currently sit. The man is turning the rock over left and right. Still, every quarterback does it. It makes you wonder, are they all that bad or do we have some real coaching malpractice going on? We can get into that later. But Bowie, we put up 7 points, man. 7, not 17. 7 points against Illinois. And they didn't even look that good either. We were just that bad. So, like to give any insight on it? I got nothing.
Hey, man. Like a 16-year-old in his bedroom at 11 o'clock at night, we beat ourselves.
BET Uncut at night.
Bruh. Only word I got, I already gave y'all coaching malpractice. The word I'm going to use this week is preparation.
Off a bye week?
How don't we?
Huh? Off a bye week.
Off a bye week. That's what we did.
But I mean, I'm going in the totality of the season. We look unprepared at the quarterback position. Because I remember I said a couple weeks ago that maybe I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt, or maybe the starter was Tuttle, then he got hurt, then so we had to go in scramble mode. Nah, I'm recanting that. The way he played, he couldn't have, he could have won the job, but it's just like, all right, which pile of shit you want to go with? You want to go with the brown shit, or you want
diarrhea?
Like, he's throwing interceptions, he's fumbling. I mean, he don't look comfortable. And this too, it's the coach's fault, but also, bro, you had 7 years to get ready, dog.
7 years and a bye week.
7 years and a bye week, bro. You're just not that guy. And for us to sit back and pin our season on him, I gotta believe that we were more concerned about getting golf simulators and bowling alleys and barbers into our locker room, so that looks sweet, rather than preparing for this season. Because again, our preparation is terrible. And I feel bad for Josiah Stewart. I feel bad for the guys that came back, because I had expectations for us to be better than this. And talent-wise, at least in certain positions, there's no reason why we shouldn't be, but it's just not translating into game day. So, again, my word for this week is going to be preparation.
King, now we don't even know who's starting. I believe the word on the street is we don't know who the starter is. We're back to that. So, who you want to start, bro? What's your take?
This just feels so post Lloyd Carr to me. I don't even know what to do with myself. Man, bring this little freshman in, man. I'm tired of this. No, look, hear me out. He's been there since December. He was at the Rose Bowl with us. He was throwing passes out there. He had jersey on, all this. Like, hold on. He's getting money. He's getting money from Michigan, NIL money. He's getting paid. You a grown man, dog. You 19. Hey, I need to see some return on investment. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're trash. We don't have a quarterback. You're telling me he can't make those passes. I don't trust our coaching evaluation. He said what?
They're not preparing him. If they haven't prepared these guys that have been there for years, then we get a transfer who's been there for 7 years. I think it's coaching malpractice.
Do you think if Alex Orji could throw, he'll be starting?
Yeah, if Orji could throw, yeah.
Hey, Jaden Davis right there. Throw it and run it. If you're in trouble, get out of there. Run it. I'm tired of this, dog. Like, we're going back and forth between 3 dudes that can't throw the ball. And dude, Tuttle, he runs it, but you're not a running back. He does the same fumble every time. He's running, he's like, and then bang, get a hit out. Like, bro, like, protect the ball. You're a quarterback. Like, if you're going to run, get your ass down, dog. Like, what are you doing? Jaden Davis, man, I need some return on investment. He's gonna redshirt. He ain't redshirted yet. Where he at, bro? Like, I'm like, this is man. 4-3, dog, coming off a national championship. We should be better than this. We got the best pass rush in the nation, PFF. Best graded out pass rush in the nation. And like you said, boy, we wasting it on talentless quarterbacks and mindless coaching. Like dog. Like, bro, we got 128 yards passing per game. That's like only Army and I think Navy are behind us, bro. Like,
yeah.
We're at the bottom of the barrel in passing. We just came off a national championship, but we can't get a quarterback. We don't got one quarterback that can make throws and make plays for us. This is asinine. This is bullshit.
Did y'all see
that? Did y'all see that stat though in the game? Like it's Army, Navy, Air Force, their percentage of run offense, and we're fourth at 63%.
I don't doubt it.
I thought you was gonna talk about the stat that showed like it was like 5 teams on there, teams coming off a national championship to lose like 3 of their first whatever games, and then
number one. I bet.
Well, it was like LSU after they won with Burrow, and then they tanked, and it was like there was like 4 other teams. It was a nasty list. It was nasty work to be on that.
SMU, UCF
when they got sanctioned.
It was basically like any team. Like we're one of the worst teams coming off a natty historically thus far into the season. But to go to your other point, King, you know some of the other podcasts I keep up with, Chris Bayless and them, and then somebody, of course, mentioned Jaden Davis, and you know he got his ear to the street. He's, I guess you call him halfway a Michigan insider. Some people say full of crap, but anyways, he does know a whole lot about the program. Been around it for a while. You know, he got some sources. He said, "I really wish y'all quit with the Jaden Davis stuff." He's like, "It ain't like they're just trying to protect him." They were saying, he said, everything I'm getting is he ain't good. Like he ain't ready.
So
which is a bigger issue.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, it's a bigger issue. Like it's not
it goes
even
back
like
to coaching. Then if y'all bringing a quarterback that ain't ready to play, like
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So he's just like basically is almost like he's worse than all of them. Is kind of how he put it out there, and I'm like.
Well, shit. All right. That's the thing that's just coming out of high school. You can get some time. 7 years. What? Orgy been in the program since he graduated from high school, and what's the other name? I don't even know.
He walked on.
Yeah, I mean, y'all been there though.
He was bedridden for a minute. He ain't even playing high school. We got people that ain't. We got a quarterback that ain't played in high school much. You know what I'm saying? He was a 4-star. Then he got, you know what I'm saying? He got sick. So it's like we don't have anybody like. And then Orgy's deal in Texas, he can't throw the touch pass. He can't layer it from his high school, like recruiting and stuff. Like, why are we getting these dudes in here that can't do shit? You know what I'm saying? Like,
let me get that Scully. Jeez, oh, peace. It's like y'all just handing out these Scullies like Tic Tacs.
Don't pop a bean.
B, I want to come back to you because you already early in the season wanted to bench Donovan Edwards, and then he gets it punched out again. So it's like even our supposed leaders, like if that's the leader on your team, that's our captain. I'm guessing you don't
reflect leadership, Captain. I'm saying
you don't even want him in.
No, I said it. What, last week? I was like, yo, the week before, Mullen should be our lead back, and Edwards should spell him. Like you, according to what you putting down on tape this year, you should have left last year. You should have got your stock down, bro.
You should have left, bro.
And my
off
thing
of that natty,
yeah, you bringing your stock down, and my thing is like you would think he doesn't even look hungry, dog. Like, and I know that's part of his demeanor, but he don't run hungry. He does, his demeanor ain't hungry. So I'm like, you playing for dollars at this point. I know the NFL is a little bit different monster now. So, I mean, your body type, your measurables can get you there a little bit easier. But, I mean, right now you playing yourself out of, I wouldn't say he was higher than 3rd round, but he could have played himself into the 3rd round, maybe 4th round.
His stock was hot, bro. You just had that national championship game.
2 long runs.
You showed that speed. It was like,
he's out of it.
I hate to say it. He should have got up out of there, man.
Yeah.
So
but your boy, Train, your boy looking good, man. And he looking more. I mean, You can tell he don't got those instincts of playing the position for like years. You know what I'm saying? But he looked like a running back, like a Michigan running back.
Yeah. The only player we really got that still looks dangerous, and it's just sad for him because he can't get the rock like that, is Loveland. Like, he still looks like, hey, I just need to keep scheming a way to give me the rock. I think he caught like that little reverse maybe or whatever it was, and then little back shoulder pass, I believe he caught down the sideline. It's just
ready to go.
Now it looked telegraphed though. They know only weapon we got is Loveland, so they know the ball coming to him. Keenan, your boy Walker, he getting more burn. I like that he's out there. I mean, we can't throw the ball, but
only one receiver has over 100 yards on the season.
What'd you say?
Only one receiver has 100 yards receiving on the season.
Loveland?
Nah, one receiver. Loveland, yeah, he good. Yeah. Morgan. Only one receiver has over 100 yards receiving on the season.
And this simply can't win this day and age like that. There's no way.
7. So think about that. One receiver over 100 yards. We got 7 games under our belt. So that's about how many? I ain't good at math. 15 yards a game. It's like terrible.
We'll say
Day.
Yeah, bro. That is bad. That's disgusting. I mean, it makes sense. One game we had 38 yards passing, another one 70-something yards passing. Like, gee. And you know what's crazy? You know what's the craziest thing about how we just run? I know we threw a little more with Tuttle, but even with Orgy, like when we were just run, it was like no. It's like, and then when we play action, motherfucker still wasn't open. It's like when Army and Navy throw, it's usually somebody wide open. It's like, oh damn, they did actually.
We're keyed in on the run.
I don't understand how we do all that running and then play action still is covered. That's wild times at Cooley High right there.
Bro, they're saying we don't fear that one bit. We'll live with you getting a butt naked touchdown, and we'll play you from there because we ain't worried about your pass game.
Yeah. When it comes to defense, everybody kind of on wing still, but the defense wasn't the problem, man. I mean, Altmaier had, I think he was 9 of 18, 80 yards passing. That's terrible. You know what I mean? So it's like we lost the game, and that was the quarterback's numbers. That's kind of like how we win games. You know what I'm saying? We got beat by a quarterback that had 80 yards passing. It didn't seem like they were just running all over us. We just turned it over,
Turned it over. That's what killed
turnovers. That was the game.
And that's uncharacteristic of us because last year we were like top in like lowest like amount of turnovers on the season.
I wonder where we at.
Characteristic of us last year. This year, that's our character
term last year.
Yeah. I wonder where we're at with turnovers this year. I don't know if somebody could pull that, but we got to be near the bottom. Like we've thrown like 3 picks a game. It's been hella fumbles. Just it's bad, man, with that. But
preparation.
B, I wanted to ask you because you was talking about it on the group chat. We started and we all predicted this probably 2 games in after the Texas game. I think we predicted it that hammies were going to be pulled and soft tissue injuries were going to start rearing their ugly heads. So
soft tissue. Can't predict it. Can't predict the comeback time. Soft tissue.
You can't predict the comeback times. Hard to measure on MRI. I wouldn't be shocked if Will Johnson is done.
I've been saying it, and I don't blame him, dog. Don't go out there and risk your dollars, man. Some say top 10 pick. There's no reason for you to be out there, dog. You got your tape, and you're not gonna prove anything else. So you had a great career. You were part of that national championship core. You gave us all you had. Only reason you're back is because you couldn't leave. So,
right.
Hey, man, I can't hold nothing against you. I appreciate the work you did.
Yeah. We're 117th in turnover. Rank. We're only at -1, but
117 in turnovers.
That's bruh.
We're at the very bottom at all the very, very key stats.
Right.
That's thirdteamrankings.com.
Hey, King, that's 4-3. That'll get you 4-3.
And looking for a quarterback, a freshman to come in and save us.
Yep, that'll do it.
Michigan State right there, though. They won 24. We got a chance.
I'm not scared. I was just waiting. I'm not scared of them this week.
No, we're gonna go to that. But before I do, I wanna ask King something. So if you think about it right now, we got 4 wins. We still got Ohio State on the schedule. We still got Oregon on the schedule. Indiana has been, their quarterback got hurt, but Indiana's been doing work. At this point, it's looking like a bowl could be in question, y'all. I ain't playing I don't know.
Looks sus. Yeah, I mean, the way we're playing and turning the ball over and just no flow on offense. And Tyler Morris, he said something. I read an article on him. He said there are times where we look real good in practice. Practice? We talking about practice? Not correlating to the game, but I mean, it is in question, bro. Looking at the schedule, it's not nothing you can't discredit.
Northwestern, I count that as a win. Other than that, this state game might be the one to get us to 6. This is a big game as far as bowl eligibility.
I'm looking to be above 500. Morale's gonna start going down, like you said. Train mentioned earlier. Our players are gonna start being like, all right, I'm gonna pack it in. Like our key players, you know what I'm saying? Above 500,
soft tissue.
Telling you,
500.
We're
gonna get a cheap bowl this year, though.
Gonna be in the Snoop Dogg Bowl. They got that on that college football game. Snoop Dogg Bowl.
Everybody gonna roll up smoking packs. This game don't mean nothing.
Snoop Weed Bowl.
We gonna be in a preparation H. Put some cream on your ass bowl. Pause.
Hemorrhoids.
Right.
All right. So, Keen, I saw you. I know you were trolling some Sparties, but you was talking about their quarterback. I mean, he does turn it over, but he's he's
better than ours.
He's Jekyll and Hyde. He can make the big play or making some bad ones. So looking into this state game, where you at with it all?
Our number 1 rated pass rush has to just get him, you know what I'm saying, make him do stuff that he can't do. Because when he gets flustered, his feet ain't right, and he throws picks. He'll throw him like 2 possessions in a row type picks, you know what I'm saying? So wink, hey, stink. Pin your ears back. Go get this guy. You know what I'm saying? Scheme up some stuff where we're not getting beat by non-covering corners and safeties that you got in the wrong spot, and get after the quarterback. Put the cover guys in the cover spots, and let's get after the quarterback. Make him make decisions so we don't have to do anything out of the ordinary because we can't.
Zone blitz.
Zone blitz.
And if Will is out, I mean, we already had trouble at the other corner opposite of him, and they've tried to rotate different people in. So at this point, if he's sitting, that means we got basically 2 Jair Hills out there. And State has 1 good receiver. They got a freshman that's pretty good. Who've been balling out. I'm like, at this point, yeah, you're right, King. We just need to go get him.
Get after.
Don't let.
What we got to lose, man.
Cover. Yeah,
don't rely on our offense. That's all I gotta say. Don't defense score.
Yeah. B on our offense. I mean, back to the first couple of games we won with Orgy. Is it just straight up? Who you want to start? I ain't asked you that.
Right, it's hard. You got it again. I agree with you. You got to go Tuttle because at least he gives you the slight. I'm not even sure he gives you the slightest threat of throwing it. Like the way he's throwing the ball, dog. Y'all see his mechanics. It looked like his elbow is still hurt. So with that being said, I'm gonna go Orgy, but make him an option quarterback. Don't even have him throwing. You know what I'm saying? Like run the option. Do what we can do, not try to do what he can't do. So
you think we can pull that off in 1 week? Inserting the option offense?
I'm sure he's been running before. He can't throw. I know he's been running that shit. You better still be able to do that.
Second nature, boy. You've been doing this all your life.
Yeah, he's been doing it all his whole life. I mean, again, I hate catering the offense. The other 10 people got to learn him. But it's just the boat we in at this point. And my biggest thing is the energy. We done whoop State's ass the past couple years. This is their bowl, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna be playing with all their might, on top of it being that rivalry game. And for them to get the Paul Bunyan trophy back after our national championship, dog, that's their Super Bowl.
So I agree. Yeah, it
And we
traditionally
at home.
is. I'm wondering now though for this year, could this be our Super Bowl? Like, hey, the season
Right.
You better play like it.
Hey, Train, we're not above it.
We
We're
better
not
play
above
like it. That's what I'm saying.
season
We
is
gotta
a
match
wash,
that
bro.
energy.
Like the season's a wash. So there's two ways to salvage your season: beat them and beat Ohio State. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? That one looks far from happening. So this is like, hey, bump it. Let's go down to low hanging fruit. Let's get the in-state rivalry. You know what I'm saying? At least maybe we can get that. One more question. We're not gonna hold y'all long this episode because it's
not worth it. I mean, my bad.
It'll be redundant.
It ain't worth it.
Keen, I'll let you start with this one. Let's say we drop the state. I think it's safe to say we lose to Oregon. It's safe to say we lose to if Indiana has the quarterback. Long story short, let's say we end the season 5-7. Is Sharon on fireable? And do you think that they would actually consider that? 5-7, you didn't make a bowl game off of Natty. I
think you got to consider it. I mean, seeing as how we didn't really have a hiring process to begin with, when Harbaugh left, it was just like basically we photoed around and then you handed the reins to him. Like it was like, if y'all gonna do that, just announce it right away, and then y'all can get on that recruiting trail and get a quarterback. So yeah, it's on the table. I mean, I don't know if it's yes, just because I don't know who's out there right now. So, but I'll think about it and I'll get back to you next week. But it's on the table, dog, because coming off a natty, especially if we lose the state, you know what I mean? And just all the intricacies that happened this year with the coaching malpractice, which Bowie alluded to a lot, you know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't it, dog. This ain't.
Yeah. And
yeah,
Northwestern, to be honest, Northwestern ain't no full gimme. You know what I'm
They
saying?
never been, dog. They always a trap game, sneak game. You know what I'm saying?
They always play us tough. Yeah. Yeah. Bowie, where you at? If we go 5-7, I mean, here's the thought process. It's like, do we do it now and just like, all right, we're cutting our losses quick. You know what I mean? The other side of that is, does Michigan want to fire their first black head coach? The first season ever that we got one.
Mid-season.
After, well, it wouldn't be mid. We fire him after the season, but you know what I'm saying? Where you at with it, bro?
Just so there's no discrimination, get rid of a lot of them. The AD, you got to go to. And we'll have a consulting team to take over football operations. Consulting team. Yeah, dog. No, he got to go. Just think about
no bowl. He got to go.
Off of a national championship, where our expectations were at the beginning. The cupboard isn't bare. You know what I'm saying?
You got potential. You got probably 4 first rounders for sure. And
if they do actually go in the first round, bro, just think of that. You got 4 first rounders on your team and you went 5-7. That's coaching. That has nothing to do with the talent on the field, dog. You have just as much or more talent than anybody in your league, and that's coaching. So they've used up all their will with me with this quarterback situation because, like, again, you didn't prepare for it, and it was just malpractice, and it just seems like negligence, dog. Like, I'm not seeing where you're seeing in practice these 3 quarterbacks taking you to a bowl game. I mean,
so I would
say get rid of all of them. Wink, Campbell,
so it ain't no discrimination.
Wink, Campbell, and Sharon all gotta go.
So
if we go 5-7,
we don't make a bowl. He's done.
Yeah, I would be comfortable with that.
And I like the War Manual firing too because he's holding up the money right now.
So so that's okay.
That's a mulatto AD. So that ain't discrimination. We get rid of all of them.
So basically, this Sharon's, this is for his job this week. Essentially, this could end up being the game that
a lot of people feel that way too on the message boards on Bleacher Report, community. There's like fire blank, 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 and blank. All of them.
And Train, I wouldn't even feel this way if it was like it even looked
good.
Like
8-4.
Looks like shit.
Like we had something to work for. Yeah,
this looks like shit.
Yeah. Like an 8-4 is like, okay, we
right.
But
it got to the 4th quarter of the Illinois game. I was like, we're not coming back. Like, we can't. How are we going to come back?
You know the most deflating part about when we watch this play and we get a big stop? You're like,
we ain't gonna do shit with it.
Our offense has to get the ball.
and just make us look horrible.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to either our punter or our kicker. Either
He
one.
loves-
We can't even move the ball to get into field goal range, dog. And we got a kicker that can kick like 55-yarders.
Said that too.
And Michigan State, honestly, I mean, they beat Iowa last week, whose MO is similar to ours. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they want to run, throw a couple passes here and there. K was out there looking like turd. So it's like they just showed they could beat a team built like us. You know what I mean? And that's the part that's kind of got me on. I don't know, but anyway,
And they're used to being like that. We're not. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. We'll go ahead. Let's get into some predictions, man. I can't even remember. I think King. I think you lost the last, or no? Who?
I won the last. Hold on.
I think
Brandon lost.
We got receipts.
So you gotta go. You gotta go first, B. King go last.
Yeah.
14-7 us.
This sounds like a JV football game.
That's all I got, dog. That's all I really got, bro. I hope we just turn it into a slop game. I don't trust their quarterback any more than I trust ours, and hopefully we can hold them not scoring and us not scoring. So if I lose off this, I don't care. 14-7.
Fred is 3.5. My bad. I just, if you want to change it or not.
14-7. All right, Bowie got 14-7. I definitely trust their quarterback more than ours because he will make enough flash plays to be like, okay, I see something, even though he makes some dumb plays. I don't see even flash plays from our guys, so it's just shit across the board. I'm gonna go. I think we can beat them. I do. Although I'm not overly confident about it. I'm gonna go us. I'm gonna go 21-17 us.
Okay. I'm going 17-14. I already knew mine.
17-14. Lock those.
Not a high scoring ball game.
No.
Michigan,
of course.
Yeah. I see field goals and few red trip visits.
It's gonna be a tank clincher.
Exactly. Yeah. What you say, King? Your sphincter.
A sphincter closer.
Be prepared, man. Please.
Hey, Tuttle, hold on to the ball, my man.
Yeah. I think the biggest malpractice of the whole thing of last week, the preparation is that was off a bye week. That's unacceptable off of. You had 2 weeks to scheme that up, and that's what we put out there. That's
7. That's crazy.
Even with turnovers, like you should get like 17 points, even if we turn it over 3 times. You know what I'm saying? So
our offense look like a class 2A high school team.
Bruh, nasty work.
Our offense looks like a WNBA champion.
I'm not jumping in that.
I just seen a video of that too.
1
for 19. All right, come on, man.
Yeah.
Air ball after air ball. Wow.
Where's Caitlin?
B, talk to us. Twitter, what's popping in the wild, wild world of X? Twitter.
Y'all know I run my mouth, and right now I'm silenced. It is nothing but vitriol.
You run out of armor?
Captain America's shield is supposed to be indestructible. It's chipped up and dinged up. It's destroyed. Bruh, people are going in, like King said, in most of the chat rooms that I followed, they want Sharome's head. They ain't even trying to see this play out. They want him gone now. You know what I'm saying? Not even to at the end of the season. Because like you said, Train, nobody's seeing how we beat Oregon. Even I mean, that's gonna be a whooping though. You know what I'm saying? The Ohio, we're gonna get blown out. That's what it's looking like right now.
Yeah, so, for sure.
Those 2 huge losses, plus the Indiana game, chalking up as a loss. We barely hanging on to hope with State. Like, people is just done with Sherome, bro. And I mean, I say, why even keep any of them? You know what I'm saying? Like you said, 2 weeks. You got to prepare Campbell, and you put up 7.
Sharon's out, everybody out. Yeah, for sure.
So, it's nothing but vitriol for the Wolverines. It's just one of them years you got to just put your umbrella up and kind of just like, it's going to rain. You know what I'm saying? When it rains, it pours.
Yes, sir.
But I can still say, put national champ in front of it.
Facts. Hey, we got like 3 months left where we can say that. Then. So,
right.
Don't play with me. I always got mine ready.
King, what's popping over there on IG?
Silent Nights, Holy Nights, you know what I mean? No, but at the Michigan Man Cave podcast on IG, just sentiment that Bowie just gave, that's what's going on. I was even on the Bleacher Report community, and then it's all down. You know what I'm saying?
There's no
hey, mess with us. You know what I mean? We still here, baby. We still kicking.
Right.
Giving you the latest on this team that, you know what I'm saying, that we call Michigan. You know what I mean? That's our keep it here. You know what I mean? Keep it in the heart. You know what I mean? Like, dang, man, this is bad, dog. Bad. But hey, at the Michigan Man Cave podcast on IG.
Yes, sir. All right, man. If we ain't got nothing else for the greater good, I'm not even saying we'll see y'all when we a certain record no more. Them days are over with.
Possibility 5.
But at the end of the day, state ain't shit still. Like, come on, man.
Ain't worried about it.
Yeah, come on, man. We can't lose this party because they've been waiting on this. But
rain on me.
I'm about to go play It Was All Good just a week ago.
Yes, sir. Killer Kale, get us up out of here, man. Make sure y'all like, follow, subscribe, and all that. And we'll catch back with y'all next week. Peace.
Go Blue.